A story about a woman named Joyce.
You're awake.
And she is a demon.
Stars.
Yeah. Let's go.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Barini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daedric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me. There you are, free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Barini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Key Rights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobbles. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
What are you doing
Nothing
here?
irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Darini's Intelligence Guild, the Cinderum. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop, you and that monster arrived.
Why were you
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
You mentioned a keyword gallery? What is that?
The Key Rights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Bolfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called the keyword gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery is full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shayazel, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
You said something about golems? What's going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Dareni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Daedric?
Do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester, a huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Alright, let's go find me a weapon. These daggers should do the trick.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours. Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
There we go.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner. Let's begin. Quick, well done! Attack! Impressive! Well done! Now faster! Brilliant! Now do it again! Ready yourself! Quick, strike while it's off balance! You're unnatural! Protect yourself! Strike hard, now! That's the way. Well done. Keep up the defense. Use your heaviest attack. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free. You broke loose. You ready to break free? Ha! You're unstoppable. Prepare yourself. You're every bit the warrior I thought you'd be. Now bash the construct. Again. Now press your advantage with a head. That was quite a blow. Swiftly now. Interrupt it. Expertly done. Again. Hold its attack. When your enemy prepares an attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good. Now destroy it. Well done. Come speak with me.
There we go.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed to?
To reach the Keyride's gallery. We have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky,
Well,
so I'm sorry in advance.
What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass, I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight. I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Let's go. Crafting material, nice.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it. Almost there. Let's hurry. Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Yeah.
The key rights gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Yeah.
Well, this is upsetting. Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. Must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to find it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Or can we find a replacement?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it. Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What are sky shards exactly?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source. It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
So I guess I have to go find this artifact. Guess I'm here for a reason. I find this and protect these type of artifacts, and I will do that. Okay, I guess I got a helmet on. My hoodie's here, so...
Alright.
Normally
Do you see that vault to the south? The
sky
sky shard is there.
It's very dangerous.
I don't know why, but sky shard... The sky shard! Roll to the side! But you just absorbed the energy of that shard.
Wow, that was crazy.
Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
What the hell just happened? Let's see if it works. Wow.
Let's speak for a moment. I'm afraid we'd reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice to how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving.
Alright.
There it is! Send it back to
There we go. Yeah! I remember you. What are you doing here?
Wither and die!
No, I will not. Finally found you, now I'm gonna finish you off. I think I was not. I came back from one kill. I will. Rest in peace.
You did it!
Ugly.
Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
I remember now. I had to slaughter her. Whoa. This is really... I love books. I love the news.
By all the stars!
Wow.
Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Yeah, let's do that. Wow. Damn. Girl, this is crazy.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
I don't know, girl. It is.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Like, why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The second era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the adamantine tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrites Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Do you plan on using one of these doors?
What,
as well?
me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something. Whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
And Shalzlar, what brought
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your, well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shazel.
I guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
Do you think you'll ever reveal the mystery of this?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the helix connected to the adamantine tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Do you plan to use any of these? Okay, any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
No,
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit. Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south? If you take the gate to Vardenfell, you can meet the Dark Elves, and maybe even the God King, Vivek. You could also travel south to Somerset Isle, our ancestral home and the primary seat of power for the High Elves. Always. Though
Alright. Maybe I should go to High Isle. Let me check the map. Let's go to High Isle. Never been to the High Isle.
this door leads to High Isle in the Sisters Archipelago. Our spies believe leaders of the Great Alliances will gather there for a peace summit, but this will draw conspirators. They could plunge Tamriel into deeper chaos, unless you stop them.
Alright, I'll go there.
High Isle feels so peaceful most of the time. That's why I like it here. A respite from all the chaos of the mainland.
The temperature of the islands is quite new. It facilitates all sorts of strange, beautiful things.
Some precious cargoes are close to sailing on the morning tide, but never arrived.
The people need to believe we have things under control.
Long ago, we drew its left tail and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep.
These manifestations of the island's fiery hearts reveal the majesty and power of the natural order.
Nature itself has fallen out of balance.
Storm and fire will bring down the old machines.
Well,
Over here, I could use your help. Fresh off the boat, eh? High Isle is a good place for an adventurer to earn some gold, provided you have the right connections. The name's Jakar. My patron needs someone like you, an unknown, so to speak. It'd be worth your time to befriend her.
Who's your Patreon?
Lady Arabelle DeVoe. Maybe you've heard of her. She's a famous investigator and author, diplomat too, which is why she's here. She runs in circles way above my station. But I owe her a debt that I'm trying to pay. Maybe you can help me do that.
What's in it for me?
A fair bit of gold, most likely. Lady Arabelle works for one of the richest nobles in all Tamriel, Lord Bacaro Valoris. He's sponsoring an important conference here on the island. But there's a problem. Trust me, the payday will be worth it.
Alright, I'll meet Lady Azara.
Lady Arabelle will appreciate an outsider's perspective. She's at the Gonfalon Bay docks with Lord Bacaro if you want to introduce yourself. The problem I mentioned, it involves some missing ships. Anyway, tell her Jakar sent you. I'm her favorite.
You mentioned owing a debt to...
Long story. It involves multiple maidens, a few princes, and one charming rogue who stole all their hearts. Then the authorities got involved. Fortunately, Lady Arabelle agreed to take responsibility for my good behavior. Now I owe her.
So this is the area that this is the area that freaking high elves live, huh? Interesting.
Well, I shouldn't just walk into someone's home, even if they were rude. Oh, good, a kind face. I have tried time and again to ask politely for my friend's safe return, but they rudely mock me in response. Would you help me retrieve Privet? They took her away into Breakwater Cave. Didn't even ask my permission.
Who's Privet and who...
Oh, my Privet is without a doubt the most beautiful sheep on the island. Just ask anyone and they'll agree. A swell of Haddalids reside in this cave. They displayed such inner ugliness and took Privet. I just heard her cries from inside.
So Herbert's took your
Even
sheep?
if my Privet was just your typical sheep, which she is not, that would not excuse the Haddalids' rude behavior. I need someone strong to support my negotiations for Privet's return. How would you feel about joining me in exchange for coin?
I'll enter a breakwater cave and retrieve Privet.
I knew you looked friendly. There goes a true friend to animals, I said. Now, with you to accompany me into the cave, our negotiations can begin. They may get rough, but I refuse to leave without my Privet.
If you have sheep, does that mean you're a farmer?
I am so much more than a simple farmer. They only think of animals as a source of income, or even food. No, I am an animal steward. I serve each of the creatures under my care. Whatever their needs may be, I attend to them.
So you take care of more than just Privet?
Absolutely. In many ways, I take care of every creature on High Isle. Those that cannot speak for themselves, anyway. Many animals find their way to my home that deserve special attention. Privet was just such a sheep.
Alright, what do you mean Privet found her?
I woke one morning and instantly knew someone needed my care. I leapt from bed and ran to my door. And just out front, there she was. Oh, Privet was quite the beauty. From the moment I laid eyes on her, I knew I had to serve her.
I want to hear more about Privet.
Of course you do. I could go on for an eternity about her. I already mentioned her beauty. But she's also so considerate. One time, I caught her chewing on a shirt. I felt very cross until I realized she'd done me a favor.
How was that favor?
It was my old, worn gardening shirt. I like to give used cloth to the seamstress in town. She makes patches, but she's old and it hurts her to cut cloth, so I cut it before donating. Privet saved me the trouble. She's great.
Could you tell me what you know about...
I regret that I didn't introduce myself when they arrived. Such a simple gesture from me could have prevented this crime. Hadalids aren't soft like sheep. They're covered in hard shells with nasty spikes, like overgrown mud crabs. Oh, and the smell.
What do they smell like?
Like rotten meat floating in dirty seawater. They usually live far below the water, so I shouldn't judge. Maybe my scent of fine lanolin and fresh hay offends them.
Please don't tell me they ain't Argolian.
Listen to me gossiping like a child. This happens when I get emotional.
Alright, do you know where these came
Sadly,
from?
no. That's the sort of thing I'd learn in a friendly conversation. I've heard rumors about Hadalid attacks on other islands around here. In the past, I assumed that was just bigotry. Now, I'm not so sure.
Alright. Well, let's go. Still gonna put my helmet on.
I knew.
Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. Let's go. I wouldn't mind to explore a little bit. I ain't no rush. Guess I'll help this person out. Maybe they'll repay me in a favor. I need to start getting people. I need to rebuild my clan. I lost everything. I mean, I was sent on a quest to contain all the artifacts and the danger it can cause humans. So I'm going to do that. is this? Oh, is that the crown? Okay, we gotta go in there. The cave. I believe he said the cave. So this is what I'm at. Oh. Ritual stone. Fuck! That's right. What the heck is this? Do I go this way? Is this the place? That place I gotta go? Iron leggings. Did I put it on? Oh, there we go. Gotta go in there. What's this? Hermit crabs. Hermit crabs. Oh, the dog. Oh dang, these things are no joke.
Much darker and damper than I expected. Not sure I'd choose such a place to live, but who am I to judge? The Hattler culture probably has different values. Somewhere in here is my privet. Let's look around. A skeleton! Not privets, thankfully. I hope this poor soul didn't die alone.
Hopefully too, man. Let's hope, bro. Let's pray that your privet ain't dead. Like, cause if it's there, I'll be there for you, you know? No matter what, mate. We'll always... What the hell is this? Oh my goodness. Are these the things? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh, why? What is it? Oh my goodness. Whoa, we can do magic! What the heck?
Oh no, Privet! Wait, these aren't sheep bones. Maybe a horse? Oh, poor thing.
Oh dear. Sell these. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
Privet sash.
There's
I
Privet
gave this to
sash.
her as a present. Finding Privet's sash worries me. She'd never take that off. Unless she left it as a clue. She wants me to know she's here. The bones we found looked gnawed on, but none of them were sheep bones. So I feel confident Privet's still alive.
It appears that Hubble ate whatever creature belongs to those.
What a horrible notion. You don't think they plan to eat poor Privet? How could anyone look into those sweet eyes and consider such a deed? Privet isn't food. She's a friend. But I must agree, very nasty behavior from my new neighbors.
Where should we look
We
next?
know Privet came through here because we found her sash. But since we didn't see any sheep bones, they must have moved her. Let's search the caves over to the west. I know it's rude to rummage around someone's home, but they started it.
Why did you think that it would be
From the
friendly?
archipelago to the mainland, everything is war and fighting. But it doesn't have to be that way. I try to assume people have good intentions, and usually they do. Maybe this is all a misunderstanding. I can work that out later.
Let's keep going. Oh, hi. Yeah, the deeper we go, the more dangerous it is. Oh my goodness. Dang, things are dangerous here. Nah! Oh, great. Wrong way. It's this way. No. This way? Yeah. It's this way. Alright, this way. Alright, dang it, it's so it's up. That mean we have to go underwater? God dang it, so we went the wrong way. Alright, well, we're gonna have to... Now we know where to go. We gotta go all the way back. Is there a way up? Oh. Alright, well, let's go back. Alright, we're almost there.
Look, trail of bones.
Alright, next time on Elder Scrolls Online, we'll find Privet. Believe it, we will.